Hi everybody, I'm just going to do a little short video talking about the things that we do to our hair that is making it dry and you probably didn't even think about it, just simple things. So one of the things is not wearing a bonnet or a silk scarf at night time, sleeping on silk pillows. I'm the worst for not wearing nothing on my hair and wonder why my hair gets dry. Obviously, as a hairdresser, my job is to advise. I'm getting better at doing the things that I advise myself, as that is life. My dad used to always tell me about the cobbler in his shoes and how the cobbler, he was fixing everyone else's shoes, but his shoes had a hole. I don't want to be the cobbler in the shoes. I want to have luxurious, healthy, and moisturized hair, which is not. It's not doing too bad today. I have moisturized it a little bit, but I do like my hair just natural. But yeah, so yes, that's one of the things that it could be, not putting silk on your hair as a scarf, not using pillowcase and things like that. So because when you put the silk scarves, when you put the pillowcase, it retains the moisture. When it's cotton, all it's doing is absorbing the moisture out of your hair, and that's not what you want. Also, using products that contain a lot of alcohol. So products that contain a lot of alcohol, of course, suck the moisture, dry out your hair, sorry. So it's best to find products that have got the least moisture, because the thing about products is some products you buy are really good, but they do contain alcohol, because the alcohol is sometimes the agent that brings everything together, the agent that helps the product slide through your hair, that defines the curls, that does X, Y, and Z. So sometimes you can't help but use certain products to get the result that you want. It's all about being mindful of the products that you use, the amount you're using, and the amount that is in the products, and also looking for natural alternatives. So what are using? But it's all about doing your best, because it's okay for someone to say, use, I don't know, shea butter on your hair, just shea butter straight without any mixture. But that may make your hair really heavy. That may make the curls not defined how you want it to look. So you might have to use a curling pudding that helps define them curls, or Nature's Love products that helps define the curls. And these products do contain small amounts of alcohol. Like my product contains emulsifying wax, which is extracted by the alcohol process, but it hasn't got a lot of alcohol in it. And obviously, I know how little I put into the product, but you know, you don't know it, but I do. Do you know what I mean? So this is another reason why I made a product, so I can know exactly what's going into them. Anyway, so that's another method that is not always looked at when your hair is feeling dry, and even your scalp. So a lot of people, they don't oil the scalp and things like that. I do advise to oil your scalp minimal. So I always advise like every 3 to 4 days, depending on your hair type and depending on your scalp, because some people's hair, you oil the scalp, it can then cause build up, and then it causes more problems. So everything about hair is also trial and error. I can tell you something, and then you'll be like, okay, so every 2 days work for me. Every 4 days work for me. So your hair is all about trial and error. And another thing going on to that is, when you're using products, try and maintain that product for as long as possible, because sometimes people are like, oh, I'm not getting the results. But you have to continue with the product to get the results. Sometimes you're thinking, okay, I want it to look and feel like that the first time. Say you're doing a treatment on your hair may not feel the way you want it. Like, you may see a little bit of a difference, but it's not the quick fix that you're thinking of. Where when you're using a product, as you go, your hair gets used to the product. Your hair is penetrating the product inside the hair. So the hair has to have time to form a memory, and to also fix what the product is also doing within your hair, you know. So you've got to take your time. So this is just a short video. There's going to be many of these videos to come, talking about, you know, do's and don'ts, any questions that people may have. I'm here to answer them the best I can. I'm still learning myself, you know. This is why it's called the re-education, because we've been told so much about our hair, our skin, who we are, etc., you know. So I'm still learning. So as I learn, I'm also going to teach, you know. So I appreciate you. Anything that you can add, anything that you may think we can do next, let me know. Thank you. Bye.